The edit line string command is simply just another version of the edit command. So you can pick on any object and right click and go to edit, and in this case, since it is a line, it's going to, whether it's a polyline or a CAD line, it's going to convert it into a line string, and you'll see that now you're in the edit line string command. So in the edit line string command, you can modify any of the properties of the segments. So you can go to this ellipse button here, and you can go to each coordinate of that, or see what's there. You can insert a new start point. You can add a segment or add a point after the last segment, or you can remove a segment. So for example, I'm going to go and I'm going to select this simple line right here, and you'll see that it was a CAD line and it's converted into a line string. So this is the start point, and you can see by the red glyph that is the coordinate of that. So if I wanted to, I could come in and change the elevation, or I could change the coordinate. So if I was to pick in here and then click in this location, enter a new elevation, and then click save, you'll see that it changes that. Now I can also undo that command by using Control Z. If I want to modify this segment or edit this line string, part of this line string, I can click here, and now you can see that it highlights that part of the line string. Now I left clicked once, and that sets that coordinate. So that point there is that coordinate, and that's the elevation. I can come in here and I can add after last segment, which is actually going to put a point at the end over here. If I want to continue drawing this line, I would use I could use this command. But if I want to insert a point before the current segment, then what I could do is click this point here, and what that's going to do is ask me for a new coordinate. I can click here, and then it'll prompt me for an elevation. If I hit save, then you'll see now I've inserted a point in between that original start point and the second vertex. So if I want to add or continue, I could come over here and insert after the last segment and put in that point there, and then hit save, and you can see that it put that in. Actually, that or I put that in before. So what I can do here is actually delete this. So if I delete that segment, it'll remove that piece there. All right. So if I want to continue drawing, I would go ahead and say add after last segment, and now I can come in. You'll see it lets me put in a new point after the last segment of that line, and then you can also auto close it, and it will close the object. A lot of other things you can do up here. There's reversing the segment direction. So if I come back over here and we unauto close that for a second, and I want to change the start point, I can reverse the line string, and now that's the start point, and the line is going in this direction. You can set the line elevation, you can break the line, you can join the line. So a lot of other editing commands you can do right from this edit line string dialog box.